This is from 1996-97 Metal. It's card number 224. It's a subset called Metalized. The Kevin Garnett card. I have it angled this way because there's really some shine to this card. And this was the best angle I could find to catch the majority of it. Fleer began producing their metal cards in 95-96. So this was their second set of these here in 96-97. Now, you're never going to confuse what season of metal you have because they were always good about indicating the season on the brand logo. You can see it there in the upper left-hand corner. Let's zoom in. See, clear as a bell. This is 96-97 metal. So that's nice. They did that for quite a while. So no confusion about what you're looking at. Now, 96-97, this was a little larger than their first metal set. Probably because there were more subsets this year. Series 1 had 150 cards, Series 2 had another 100, so that's 250. That's 30 more than the first metal set. So the sets are growing a little bit larger here the second time around. This particular Kevin Garnett card, number 224, it comes from the first subset that appears in Series 2 when you're going through those cards. And like we said, the subset's called Metalized. Now, there's 10 of these cards in Series 2, but there's 10 of them in Series 1 as well. So Metal this year, with 3 of their subsets, they decided to spread them between the different series. They put some of them in 1 and some of them in 2. So they will pop up in both series. Now for the design and the designs in general, here in 96-97, the second metal set, not sure how else to say this, but they made metal even more metal. Okay, now what I mean by this is that first metal set, the year before, 95-96, the backgrounds on the cards, the company said that they were metalized. Now what they did, that meant they took a normal background and they applied this silver etched foil to get a particular effect. But the important thing, the source of that background still came from a normal photo, okay? But here in the second set, the background actually depicted metal. And this applied obviously to these subsets too. Like see here, the background, it's like these metal plates. And then you can see there's like different components down here. They clearly look like they're made of metal. I'm going to give you another angle and get rid of the shine and the light. There, see? Metal plates, metal objects. I guess you could call that liquid metal flying around him. Now, this was on the back too. It's easier to see the design on the back. So see, there's those metal items. It's almost like Star Trek here. Beam me down. But there's some metal plates. So yeah, the backgrounds actually depicted metal. Also on the back, we get another photo of the player, and we get some information here. The information's good, good specific text. It's about Kevin Garnett's ability to block. And they highlight 2 games down here. Garnett opened 1997 by rejecting 8 shots in a victory over Boston, and another 8 in a victory over Milwaukee. So, yeah, really amazing there. 2 8-block games. There is a precious metal subset of these cards. And I want to address it. I don't want sellers to confuse you. when you're looking at this year's metal cards, I can't tell you how many cards I see on eBay that call all of these base cards precious metal. And I'll say precious metal this, precious metal that. They're just the base cards. If you find a precious metal of this card or any of the other base cards, the background is silver. It's just silver. Here you see they cover like the whole spectrum of the rainbow almost, going from like more reds to blues. Here, I'll let you see it a little better there. See the light reflecting? All these different colors, color everywhere. That's a base card. And I promise you, when you see a precious metal, you won't confuse them. It's silver. That color is not there. So, please don't get confused if some sellers are adding the word precious there. Yeah, they might just be confused themselves with all the chatter about precious metals. But that's the story there. And there's one more detail that I'd like to discuss with you. Real small detail. Okay, look in the copyright info. Metal 2, 9697. Okay? Obviously, that means that this is the second series of 9697. But I want to let you know this. That 2, the next season, would cause some issues in 97-98. It would cause some confusion. Here's what happened in 97-98. There were actually 2 different sets of metal cards. There was Metal Universe and Metal Universe Championship. And those championship cards had this 2 right here. The regular Metal Universe had the 1. But they were 2 different sets. They were numbered as completely different sets. Both of them started from card number 1. So you'll find some people, when they discuss it, they kind of call Metal Universe Championship a second series because they see that 2 appear there, and they remember it from previous metal cards. But again, separately numbered. Both sets had their own insert cards. It was really a different set. To me, the 2, in that case, it just meant that it was the second metal production that season. Still a separate set. So, real small detail. I just wanted to let you know that. So, I hope you enjoyed this card. This is the first card from 96-97 metal that I'm adding to the collection. And you know what's interesting? I've realized we've talked about over 100 cards at this point, I think. And I'm still very often saying, this is the first card from this set, the first card from this set. And yeah, already over 100. I don't know, just to put things in context, I think it shows, really just how large this hobby is. And the purpose of this for me was to stop worrying about chasing those few cards that we always see cards worth thousands, millions of dollars. And that's not in my price range. And we don't have to chase those to enjoy the hobby. So, that's enough of this one. Our first card from 96-97 metal. Number 224, Kevin Garnett, Metalized. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.